Now, there's a tendency in all these to sort of just get into a pattern of mindlessness. And some patterns are good to develop a sense, but you want to make sure sometimes you change your speed, change your intensity. And you can change, like, for instance, I'll be the leader. So I'm following, I'm going both ways, so she's following me both ways. You see, she's not initiating, she's just following. And then she can do the same, da-da-da. So this is what we call flip-flop. Okay. All this is so good for the waist, right? Okay, next. The next is what I call Gomer Pyle, and the name of it is fold and pile, or close. So this happens, this movement is very useful, and you'll see it if we get into four hands, is when I came towards the center, she prefers to have me over here. Because you can see I'm closed up and she's opened up. She can attack me and I can't attack her. So ideally for her, as I attack her, she wants to take me and close me up. Now, if she goes over here, you see I'm open and she's closed. So that's not ideal for her. But if I push over here, she would have a hard time taking it. If I'm pushing over here, she'd have a hard time, she'd get all closed up, you could see. So she does a little movement where she neutralizes me first. As I'm pushing slightly off to the side, she comes back and draws my energy out. You see how I'm expanded. I can no longer do anything. But I'm in a position where I can attack her. So she immediately circles my energy over and now I'm closed up. Now she pushes in and gets rid of me. So you see, this is what's called fold and pile, because here she folds me over and then piles it back into me. So this is this practice. So I'm pushing a little over there, she goes back. Now, if you push me, you do not, in this exercise, you do not bring the arm back and try and do this, because you could see if I do this, I am closed up and I will be having a lot of problems bringing her energy over. Now, if you look at this relationship here, look at this arm. When she pushes here, the arm stays on the same basic plane in front of me. You see? So you can see she's expanded out, but I'm pretty comfortable. Then I bring this whole thing over to this side and push her. So our practice now becomes, and again we're doing the same turning over. Now I'm on her wrist. At this point we're both turning over. Now this one is very difficult because what happens is, if we change the side here, okay, she pushes. Now, the tendency is for me to raise my arm and try to do this with my arm, and then I'll be weak. The idea here is open your body. You see, my torso is turning to the side, then keeping the shoulder relaxed. You see? So I just basically keep the same arm position, come over to the side, and now I push her. So this is what we call fold and pile. So the whole time we're sticking to each other. As we're rolling over, you see, I'm sticking, we're sticking, we're sticking, we're sticking. At any moment, I can't get out there because she's sticking, right? So there should be no point of any of these circles where the sticking quality is any less. Now, stick does not mean hard. Stick means stick. Stick can be the very softest thing. It'd be like a fly on you, you see. It'd be like a fly touching you just very gently. It's not like a, like a tiger clutching you. Either one, certainly I would prefer the fly than the tiger. Okay, so far we've got horizontal, vertical, flip-flop, Gomer Pyle. Now the next one, and last of this series, is what we call silk reeling, Chan Su Chin. And this is a little circle pattern. It's kind of fun. It's a lot of fun. And it sort of combines a lot of the things that we've just been doing. So, it starts off with like the flip-flop pattern where I'm attacking her. She circles over. Now this time she just makes a big circle in front, and now she attacks me. So I neutralize it. As she attacks, I'm doing like the vertical. This is the vertical. I press down. Circle over. Now did the flip-flop. Now I attack. She circles. And over. Actually what this is most of you are familiar with what we call the yin-yang symbol, the black and white symbol. And we're actually tracing this symbol in the air. See, we're both doing half of this yin-yang circle. Now, if I had this together and I could edit in the yin-yang symbol and then our hands on it, you could see that I'm tracing, who am I facing? The circle, there's a circle, and then in the middle of the circle is the S. If you have the yin-yang, you have the S. So what we're doing here is we're tracing this symbol and then the S. Now you can see here. She's tracing the symbol. She goes around. Now she makes her S. I go around my circle and make my S. So it's a little complicated, but it's simple once you get this. And this is what we call silk reeling, that this energy is coming from the center. Loose and free, sticking, relaxing. See? Basically, she's attacking me. I neutralize it to the side. She's extended. I force her down and over, closing her up, then attack. So nice. Okay, so we could change hands for this. This is what we call silk reeling energy. Okay, very good. Now, one other thing that we should put in here is what we call pull. Now, the thing that keeps Stephanie, for instance, from just bashing in and pushing me, A, is I can neutralize it, but B, I can pull her. If she's pushing too hard, and she's coming sort of out of her route, I can pull her and then she's in trouble. So what we're going to do here is, so we do basically the horizontal, and at the end, instead of pushing her, I pull a little. Then I push her, she pulls. She pushes, I pull. Pull. So this has to be very relaxed. When you get pulled, it's very important. When Stephanie pulls me, the tendency is to tighten up. And when I tighten up, if she's strong enough, she just pulls my whole body, or I'm vulnerable to getting pushed. So what happens is when she pulls me, I relax. I relax. I relax. Okay? So this little exercise, pulling,